Welcome to the City Surrey Showcase, special edition. I am here, joined with Jacob Brand. Jacob, welcome.
Hey, good to see you, buddy.
Thanks, man. How's it going?
Oh my goodness, I feel great.
Yeah.
My album is out, and oh my gosh, it's just an exciting time to be alive.
Yeah,
And
you're just glowing.
oh my gosh, yes.
Yeah, I'm really excited to talk to you about, everything that's sort of been happening for you, all the exciting stuff.
Of course, yeah.
Why don't we start at the very beginning? Why don't you tell me about your musical journey and where you started and how you wound up here, announcing your debut album?
The debut album, it's something I've been wanting to do for over a decade, but I never really had the courage to pursue it. And always doubting myself, will people like it? Will people ever listen? Will people accept me for it? And it's just constantly self-doubting, and also been busy with some theater productions, and many people best know me as a theater actor, but what many people may not know is music has always been my first language. And, I've always wanted to, showcase something about myself more on a musical scale.
Yes.
Yeah, so that one fateful day when the world shut down in 2020, when all of us were left with nothing to do and we all had to stay isolated at home, I decided to just push myself and just go for it.
Yeah. So talk to me about that process. Were you, self-recording at home, just sort of doing it all yourself, or did you outsource for other people?
Yes, so all the singing, melodies, recording, what else? Lyrics, songwriting. Did I say songwriting?
Say it again.
Okay. Songwriting, arranging, producing, yeah, it was all me.
Wow.
Yeah, all remotely from home. And of course, I had no expertise in the audio and mastering engineering, so I reached out to my friend Josh Eastman, who's a founder, producer, and audio engineer from Helm Studios. Big shout out to Josh. I love you, bro.
Wow, that's awesome. So was this your first time recording yourself and working on production, or was it something that a talent you've been cultivating for a number of years?
In terms of production, well, I mean, there are these melodies for many years I just kept going on in my head. And at the beginning, it would just be pipe dreams. I was like, yeah, that would be a pretty cool song in my head. But then when I was starting out with writing the melodies on my piano, that's when I can hear the bass. That's when I can hear the drums. That's when I can hear the horn section or many other voices. So I can just clone myself and just, 20 more voices of Jacob Brand, this nasally guy here.
Oh, I love that. So let's back up a bit. You mentioned that you're best known as a theater performer.
That's right.
Which obviously I know that as well because I've seen you in productions. How do you find that working in musical theater influenced your original music project?
When I started writing music, I didn't have any theater influence in mind at all, because I just wanted to let out what I had in my head.
Yes.
Yep. And then when I was showing some earlier samples or drafts to some of my closest friends, they did say that they got some theater vibes. I was like, huh, okay. So I mean, it was a bit of a surprise, but at the same time, it wasn't, because theater was something I was always been doing forever.
Yeah. So let's talk about some of your other influences then.
Sure.
Who are some people you jive with?
We gotta talk about Queen.
Yes.
Yes. I mean, just basically some of the more innovative music from the 70s or 80s. Don't get me wrong, I enjoy listening to some of the songs nowadays, like Lizzo, Adele,
Yes.
Harry Styles. But it was just the music back then that just really stuck with me. Queen, for example, they've had a whole bunch of innovative ideas. Also Freddie Mercury, when he went left, and not right, just like everybody else nowadays, but he went on to become a legend.
Yes.
Yeah, so I decided my style of music is going to be progressive pop. So it's pop music, but it's just going to add a little bit of surprise here and there.
Nice. Now, you mentioned Queen. I also know you're a big David Bowie fan.
Yes.
And I can't help but think that these artists have that sort of underlying, cabaret drama, in their music anyway. So do you think that maybe unconsciously, even though you necessarily think that theater influenced too much, maybe all the drama and theatricality of the stage maybe crept into your music, and that's maybe what you hear as well when you listen to like Queen and David Bowie and stuff?
So that I'm not too surprised about.
Yeah. Well, that's very, very cool.
Thank you.
So let's talk a little bit more about the album. Let's go a little bit more in depth.
Yes, I would love to. Here we go.
How many songs can we be expecting?
We're looking at 13, baby.
13, my
Yep.
favorite number. All original?
Yep, all original.
Oh, wow. Now I've listened to some of the singles that you've put out. What else can we expect? What are some of the songs that you are most excited to show people?
Oh, man. First off, I was very excited to showcase the first 3 singles to the world, Beauty to Recognize, Game Changer, and Love in Disguise.
Yes.
But yeah, I can't wait for everybody else to listen to, all the other songs I got cooking just for you.
Yes.
Just for you. Yeah, just saw the camera right there.
Yeah. No, I love what I've been hearing as well. Love in Disguise in particular.
Oh,
the
thank
way
you.
that you start with the harmonies and everything. That's super cool. From an arrangement standpoint as well, it just sort of opens up and lets us into your world, which I find very, very exciting. Now, as far as, promotional things, can we expect any live performances from you at all? Any shows coming up?
Not at the moment, but I would love to do a live show eventually.
Yes.
Yeah, and just perform on more stages around my area just to get my music heard. Because even though I've lived in the Surrey White Rock area all my life, I'd love to have the people get more familiar of this short little mugwalk walking around the beach.
Yeah. No, I think that we'll all be hearing a lot more from you once everybody hears the this project.
So yeah, managers, if you guys are listening, call me.
That's right. Well, that's very cool. So, at what age did you, sort of start your musical journey? Because you've been doing this a long time. I feel like this has been a long time coming.
Well, all these ideas were just going around my head since the age of 18 or 19.
18 or 19.
Yep,
Okay.
and then I started tackling songwriting full on at the age of 27, I think.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And you're not just a singer and songwriter, but you're an instrumentalist as well. How
That could be the case.
give me the numbers. How you play bass, you play guitar, drums, piano?
I wish all of them. No, it's just basically playing all the sounds from my keyboard through Logic.
Okay, very cool, very cool. So this project obviously is something that I know you've been talking about for a long time. It's something that you've wanted to do, and now it's coming into fruition, which is super cool.
Oh my gosh,
really
dude,
exciting.
you have no idea. I still can't believe it's happening. That my decade-long dream has become a reality.
Yes. So what do you think you would say to maybe other artists who are maybe having some similar doubts that you were having, going through the cycle of, will people like it? Will they not like it? And now you're here proud to say that you finished this. If you had to say something to anyone maybe unsure about themselves in their own project, what would you say?
So, no matter what, the entire world is always going to have a whole bunch of different opinions.
Yes.
You're going to hear it locally. You're going to hear it all across the internet.
Yes.
Which sometimes it sucks because it can often be a toxic and angry place to be around.
Yes.
Yeah. But all I can say is don't write music just for approval of others, or doing it for fame, or doing it for money. Do it because you love it. And it's something that you really want to do. I say start now. And just don't even think about what people are going to think of you as an artist. Just be you. Be authentically you.
That's right. I love that. And I think that that is something that your entire energy encompasses, is just a authenticity, and you don't strike me as somebody who, you know, lets themselves get held back in these things, and you're just very driven and passionate about your project, which is very admirable. And I think it's a quality that, maybe more people need to exercise, just everybody letting their light shine. And I think that you definitely are shining today.
Thank you. Oh, and one more thing. And I highly encourage any artist out there, write the music you want, not what you should make.
Ain't that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that from an industry standpoint, we definitely have seen, that all different opinions and voices can definitely influence what you're doing. And I respect that you are making the music that you want to make, and it shows. I mean, from what I've listened to before, I think it's just fantastic, and it's very much Jacob brand.
Thank you so much, Ben. I really appreciate you saying that.
Yeah, absolutely. So are we going to be hearing anything today from you?
Yes, for sure. I'll be singing along to one of my songs, Game Changer.
Awesome. I can't wait. Well, I'm very excited to hear that. And, we'll get around to that. And where can people, one, listen to the project, and where can they learn more about you?
People can look out for my music on pretty much all music streaming platforms, Spotify, Amazon Music, Apple Music. Or if you want to follow me on Instagram, you can follow me on Jacob Brand Official. You can also follow me on Facebook under Jacob Brand, or YouTube, even though I haven't really posted anything much there lately, but even though I would love to do a music video at some point.
Yeah, well, we are going to be getting an exclusive look at one of Jacob's songs, Game Changer, so be sure to stick around for that. And if you want to hear more of Jacob's music or learn more about him, please follow him on Instagram, Facebook, and stay tuned for that YouTube music video. All right, we'll be back with Game Changer.
Look at us people, always craving more. We need more meaning, now it seems. Insanity that turns into big sins. Bring out the smiles and lose some steam. I never was, I never will be the perfect example of oneself. But while we're here, I got you right until the moment when I die. Why should you care if you're stuck in the middle of nowhere? Shoot your concerns up to the stars. I don't know how it's not okay to see you awakening every day. That way, observe the world you deserve. Game changer, changer, changer. Look at us people, always craving more. The overbearing makes me scream. You're quite a mouthful, talking your way into more chaos on repeat. It may surprise, electrify the view. Want happiness for yourself, but while we're here, make the most. Have a toast to all magic wonders till you die. Here we go. Why should you care if you're stuck in the middle of nowhere? Shoot your concerns up to the stars. I don't know how it's not okay to see you awakening every day. That way, observe the world you deserve. Game changer.